Morning. Today we are going to deliver a presentation on the research on AT&T. I will talk about the background of AT&T first. AT&T is an America-based multinational conglomerate and holding business organization. It is not only the largest provider of mobile and fixed phone service, also the largest telecommunication company in the world. In 2008, AT&T by total revenue ranked top 9 on the Fortune 500 rankings of the United States corporation. AT&T history starts with the invention of telephone in 1876 by Alexander Graham Bell. In the next year, Bell founded the Bell Telephone Company, which was later rebranded as AT&T Corporation. By 1879, AT&T gained the control of Western Electric, the largest electrical equipment manufacturer in the United States. Since then, AT&T had become the dominant of the phone service industry. In 1982, the United States government AT&T monopoly status, requiring AT&T to divest its regional subsidiaries and turn them into individual companies. AT&T continued its operation of long-distance service while facing competition from the newly emerged firms like MCI and Sprint. In the early 1990s, AT&T diversified by strengthening former parent and acquisitions, including NCR and Macau Cellular and Lin. In 1996, Robert Allen, CEO of AT&T, decided to the corporation into three different operating companies: AT&T Service, AT&T Equipment, and AT&T Global Information System, in order to deal with the threat of Telecommunication Act. 2 years later, the CEO, Michael Armstrong, consolidated AT&T through some restructuring actions, such as striking up the old bureaucratic ways, shortening the decision-making cycle, and improving the model.
So question 1 asks us to analyze AT&T's organization based on functional and divisional structure. So let me introduce functional and divisional structure. In functional structure, people possessing similar skills and performing similar tasks are grouped together into formal work units. The tasks assigned to staff members are consistent with their expertise and training. In-depth training and skill development can be provided within the same functional area. Therefore, this structure works well in terms of efficiency in resources utilization and technical problem solving. For small organizations that producing only a few products and providing a few services. As for divisional structure, people working on the same product or services in the same geographical region, serving similar customers, or working on the same processes are grouped together. This structure is commonly adopted in more complex organizations because of the following reasons. First, it is more flexible in responding to the changing environment. Second, adopting this organizational structure improves the coordination across different functional departments. Third, it is easier to change the size of organization simply by adding or deleting the desired and undesired divisions. Fourth, there are clear points of responsibility for product and service deliveries. So considering AT&T, three organizational structures are adopted throughout its history, including functional structure, geographical divisional structure, and product divisional structure. At the early stage, AT&T adopted the functional structure to manage the company. At this stage, the scale of the business is small. The company had limited resources and provided services on long-distance telecommunication and electrical equipment. Responsibilities and assigned tasks are well distributed and organized. Thanks to the small scale, the effectiveness and efficiency can be monitored as direct communication between managers of different departments and the corresponding staff members can be done. The managing cost can also be reduced. Therefore, functional structure works well for the companies of this size. In 1984, AT&T succumbed to the US government and split into 7 regional businesses. Each continued to provide telecommunication services in particular regions. The geographical divisional structure was adopted to manage the company while focusing on the long-distance telecommunication services development and manufacturing electrical equipment. AT&T also diversified itself through high-profile purchases. In 1996, the current CEO of AT&T, Robert Allen, arrived at a decision on dividing the company into 3 operating units, which are AT&T Services, AT&T Network Equipment, and AT&T Global Information System. At this stage, the product divisional structure is adopted. This allows the managers with specialized knowledge from different operating units to focus on a single product or service and make better decisions, while staff can have clear points of responsibility and have the jobs done well. In addition, as the management structure of each division is independent of others, the accountability can be increased and it becomes more flexible in allocating resources. So we can see that AT&T has adopted 3 different organizational structure.
Hi everyone. I'm now going to talk about question 2. Will the matrix structure be more effective for AT&T? Let me have a simple explanation on matrix structure first. Matrix structure is a structure that combines functional and divisional structures. This structure is accomplished by creating permanent teams that can cut across functions to support specific products, projects, or programs. Usually, staff members report their duties to 2 bosses, one in the same function and one in the same team. After understanding the definition and detail of matrix structure, it is deduced that the matrix structure will not be effective for AT&T operation at the first phase. The first reason is that it may create management problem. Under the matrix structure, the staff will not only be divided into different departments according to their ability, but also will be assigned several projects. It means when there is a product, the staff will need to report to both managers from their own department and project. Under the situation of dual reporting, it will create some confusion in tasks and conflict in work priorities. As a result, it may lead to increased complexity of the management, and it is not in favor of the development of AT&T. Apart from the management problem, matrix structure will be susceptible to power struggles. As mentioned above, staff members are required to report their products to managers. On the other hand, there will be 2 managers in charge of the same case but do not have full authority. In order to gain more power in the company, struggles and conflicts between managers will then happen. The maintenance of power balance will require tremendous effort under circumstances of unclear definition of power dynamics between the project manager and the functional manager. However, the matrix structure would be effective for AT&T operation at the second phase. First, AT&T have become more flexible regarding the environmental change. After splitting into seven bell companies under the government lawsuit in 1984, the businesses of the original firm are diverged according to different regions. Therefore, it allows the company to provide telecommunication service independently whatever changes happen in the other six bell companies. Apart from flexibility, matrix structure can help to optimize the allocation of resources and decision making, which may bring lots of advantage to the company. After the breakup of AT&T, the seven bell companies will only need to handle their own jobs in the service region. Then it will be more effective for a specific project leader to manage a particular project, since the service region is different. Also, there were some strong competitors that the firm were encountering. If matrix structure was applied, the seven bell companies can specifically formulate different strategies with different competitors, since resources are distributed in a flexible way under the matrix structure. As a result, the business of AT&T will become large and extensive. For the third phase, it is effective to use a matrix structure for AT&T. First, it will increase the flexibility in restructuring. In 1996, the AT&T split into three different operating units, which are AT&T Services, AT&T Network Equipment, and AT&T Global Information Systems. If matrix structure is applied to AT&T, the more talented staff in different units can form a project group to solve some important issues in the firm first. For the less talented staff in different units, they can also deal with some less important issues. Hence, it will be more convenient for restructuring the company. Besides, matrix structure can improve the strategic management in the firm. After the Telecommunications Act was enacted in 1996, the U.S. communications market has substantially changed. There were fewer limitations for telecommunications companies to provide various kinds of services, which means the competition is fiercer. If matrix structure is applied to AT&T, the project manager can make immediate decisions according to the market change with the help of the experts from different units. Therefore, matrix structure would make AT&T become more efficient. I'm now going to pass to the next student.
So the first question is that what is the purpose of the headquarters staff now that AT&T has split into three business? So before answering this question, I will talk about the background of AT&T first. The US communication market has greatly changed due to the Telecommunication Act of 1996. There were three changes at that time. Firstly, the region phone companies could offer the long-distance service, while the long-distance company could provide a local service. Also, the phone business can also be provided by cable companies. This changing brings many rivals and opponents in the market. AT&T face their challenges and may lose their head position in communication market. Therefore, the CEO Robert Allen proposed a new plan which split AT&T into three operating units, including AT&T Service, AT&T Network Equipment, and AT&T Global Information System. So AT&T Service is the largest company with the long distance and cellular operation. AT&T Network Equipment is the second largest telecom equipment manufacturer in the world. And finally, AT&T Global Information System represents the ONCR, which is an American software company before. So making a better management to AT&T is the first reason why they split into three business. The company will also have new and clear culture after this action. According to the functional structure, the knowledge sharing between the employees will increase with the cooperation among product divisions. As all the three business work in similar related fields, the employees are grouped with similar skill and talents. The experts in each field are grouped, and hence they can focus on specific customer, product, and regions together to earn more profit by increasing the efficiency. Those are the advantage of the functional structure. Also, the usage of capital, workplace, and human resource will be will be more flexible since there are only 3 operation units left. This can reduce the case of resources mismatch, which also same as the resources are more concentrated. For the human resources, the sense of responsibility of employees will increase after the restructuring. As the operation units and staff reduces, the responsibility can be easily investigated, which means that their mistake of staff will be easily found. They may work more carefully. After concentrated the unit and manpower, they will have more opportunity for expressing their opinions and communications. It can also avoid conflict for management of the firm. So, making strategy decision, making the statistic decision efficiently is the second reason for the restructuring. It gives a clear path for the policy making and future decision. The new CEO, Michael Armstrong, released a new strategy called Invest or Divest after AT&T has split into 3 business. This strategy mainly focused back on the core business and shut down those unprofitable business. The The actual action was included selling AT&T's Universal Card Service and AT&T Solutions Customer Care Unit, also buying Teleport Communication Group and restructuring the compensation for AT&T's top management. Obviously, this strategy reduced the cost and earned much capital by sell the 2 units. For buying Teleport Communication Group, this deal allowed AT&T to provide both long-distance and local phone service, which give a clear goal for the future development. Since the structure is reorganized, Armstrong was benefit. He also gave up the old bureaucratic weight and sorted the decision-making cycle. Also, it promotes the brand. It uses the brand name and logo for AT&T, which give a new image to stand out on the telecommunication market. After the reorganization, AT&T can confirm the core business and hence sets up a reliable image for the brand. It can build brand loyalty and reputation. Finally, it is no doubt that earning revenue is the main purpose of the plan. In fact, these 3 businesses are the 3 core business for AT&T in 1996, with the total revenue of about 86.1 billion. This value shows that the restructuring is successful. So here is the conclusion of us. So we can know that AT&T use 3 different structure, and the basic structure will be more efficient for the second and third cases, which mean the timelines or the the 2 years. And the question fees also show that there have some benefit and advantage for splitting into 3 business. So the presentation is and thank you.